Welcome back to another episode of What They Won't Say podcast.
And you know it, out here in the field.
Coming live from DFL Media Day, first annual Media Day. You know we had to come out here, man. It's my flag league we've been talking about for a couple weeks.
You know it.
We got some things in store just to give y'all a rundown. I might get a few little clips of some live flag football. We got a couple guests that's gonna come in. We're gonna talk to a couple players from the league. So man, just enjoy it, man.
All right, so right now I'm with one of the DFL photographers, Destiny, out here doing, first of all, I'm gonna say an amazing job. She's been catching everybody, the plays, solo pictures, like killing it. So
appreciate it, man.
For one, I want you to shout out your socials so that way people can get in touch with you because, like I said, you've been doing amazing work. So I want people to get the amount of work that you've been doing.
Appreciate it. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at Flicked It Up Photography and Flicked It Up Sports if you want the sports content. And my main Instagram is also Just Do It DZ, so just do it and then DEEZY.
Okay. So far, like I said, since you've been out here, what has the day brought to you that, first of all, what brought you to even want to, participate in something like this?
Well, I love doing sports photography, especially football. I've been doing football for almost a year now, so I just wanted to see what the adult league has to offer for me because I've been doing little league for a little bit now.
Okay. So was it the adult league that really just joined you, or was it just you trying to see the broadband of sports photography that you could take it?
Yeah, I would definitely say I was trying to see. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never done like adult football before, so I was like, that definitely would be interesting to kind of incorporate to what I've been doing.
I ain't never mad at nobody putting their feet in the water. You feel me? Like as long as you try, and you feel me, you can only fail if you never do something. You feel me? So I'm proud of you for being out here. I appreciate you for being out here.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity. Shout out to DFL once again for having me today.
And so past this, even if you just don't continue doing this, what's the thing that you want to do that really holds your full passion that you want to keep going on to?
I love doing photography. I love capturing memories for people, whether it's a sports memory or a birthday, a milestone, something like that. So I really just want to continue capturing other people's memories because without photographers and videographers, we wouldn't be able to have those memories to last us for the rest of our lives. So
that is true. I don't want to say there's so many memories for me as a nigga who drink a lot. There's so many shit that I forget. You feel me?
Man.
And it's that y'all capture, and those such key moments.
Facts.
And it's like you be like, damn, I don't even remember doing this. You be like, nah, I do, cause I caught it. You feel me? I caught it. So it's like, y'all as videographers and photographers, y'all are definitely appreciated, whether or not somebody says it or not. Like, cause a lot of shit, that content, especially like for today, like this content, without y'all, wouldn't nobody really know. So it's like he can promote it as much as he want, right?
Yeah.
But until we see like people playing the videos and what happens with the league,
you can't say what really happened.
So it's like y'all are really underline appreciated for the amount of shit that happens, really, for pretty much I say how the new wave of shit works, because this is pretty much a new social media world, right?
Yeah,
so y'all pretty much move this whole shit. So I just want to say I want to give you and you feel me, y'all, appreciation, y'all flowers because you feel me. Without neither one of y'all, none of this would be captured.
Yeah, facts. I appreciate it.
And then, is there anything that you feel me that you just want to talk about?
What has your experience in the league been like so far?
So I've been a ref, a manager, a coach. So it's like, it's like I done been all over here. So it's what my experience with the league is. I feel like it's definitely a growing league, and it's definitely gonna be something special, or it is something special. But I feel like it hasn't reached the potential that it actually shows so far.
Facts. And that's where we come in with the promotion.
Yeah, that groundwork. Groundwork. So, but it's like the dedication of the players to come out here, the dedication to Dre. First of all, just keep running it season after season. You feel me? It's just he knows what he wants. He knows what he's gonna have, and then pretty much, I think the major thing that he might ask for is just other people to back his dedication as well. You feel me? But from my experience, I would say this is something that's special. But then also see other people trying to copy it in a way. So you feel me? I feel like he kind of like a
He
like
started
a
the wave.
yeah, like he a forefather of this shit type shit. You feel me?
Trendsetter.
So you feel me?
Yeah.
So like I'm just real proud of it. To be
Yeah, I
honest
can
with
tell it's something special already. I can tell that the connections that the players have, even the
Mhm.
players that's on different teams from each other,
Mhm.
they all got that special connection, and that's important to have, especially being in sports and sportsmanship.
I'm gonna say that's really important because without that,
That's 8 man.
you're just gonna be out here running around pretty much.
Facts.
So I think that's the major part, and then especially since he got it so organized the way he do. Like I say, if not, you'd be out here just running around.
Yeah. Facts.
I already know, man. There's a lot of nasty energy drinks out there. But you looking for an energy drink full of flavor, multiple choice flavors, then look no further than
W. Because if you're looking for that one thing that's going to give you that punch and that taste to carry you through your day, you need to go to W. And you know what you can do when you go over there? You're going to get 10% off when you use the promo code WTWSPOD. That's WTWSPOD. And you're going to get 10% off your order. What's better than that? You're going to get a discount.
Exactly. Everybody love to save money on top of the fact. I know you grew up eating Granny Smith green apples. Well, guess what? W got the flavor.
They got the
I
flavor.
just said Granny Smith green apples. I've never seen that. So what you waiting on, man? What's that code again?
That's WTWSPOD. And it's going to get you 10% off your order.
10%.
You want that 10% off? I know you do. Go get it. Go ahead and get WTWSPOD over at W.com to get your energy drink at a discount. I know you want it.
What you waiting on?
Go get it.
All right, so we right back with another interview, purely exclusive. And this is all about the peace and patience that you're supposed to have. Mainly for, obviously because we men, but mainly for us, but for anybody. So this is why you can pick up any gems to help you, succeed in life. So that way you can find what makes you happy and also learn that you shouldn't rush things that you probably shouldn't. You feel me? Because the more you rush, the more you fuck up.
For sure.
So I'm with my man's Dre, and I want to ask you first off about peace. The things that you think that brings you peace, or that you will want later in life to bring you peace.
I mean, for starters,
You gotta tell a little bit.
for starters, I say things that bring me peace. It's always good to start general. And when I say general, that means just understanding your basics, your fundamentals, what your foundation is.
How y'all structure together?
Yeah.
Okay.
So for me, my immediate go-tos would be music, my daughter. You feel me? The things that when you listen to or see, you immediately smile. It can block that judgment or whatever is going on. Them things that automatically pull you to that outside, that's where you start at with me. You feel me? And then the deeper things would be your main support. So your family, your friends, who you consider friends that to be family. You feel me? And your friends that's just, your friend, your hang around.
Yeah.
I don't like using associates because to me that's like
I'll say I get it, because I'm gonna say you can always have a deep bond with somebody that's your actual friend, but you know what friend to take a certain place or what to do with a certain friend.
Exactly.
So it's like, I get what you're saying.
See, when you already know, like you say, you got certain friends where I can't go tell him about, a family member passed away or something because you don't get deep with them. So why start? That's how you open up some doors where, and then, a lot of people you don't want to open up necessarily to when on the deep end because of hidden agenda, stuff like that. You want to make sure your foundation set straight before you
express yourself in a way that come on, say, because so like somebody could hear you, right? Because everybody hears you. Nobody really listen.
Right.
Everybody hears you, right?
People don't understand the difference.
So everybody hears you. Not a lot of people listen to you. So you can go talk to somebody. They be like, yeah, bro, I got you, right? But it's like, no, bro.
Sympathy,
love. But is it like, do you actually feel what I got going? Because it's like, I can express to you the most hardest shit I ever went through in my life, right?
Yeah.
And you be like, Nah, bro, shit gonna be better. Nigga, don't tell me shit gonna get better. I know eventually it might. I know, because that's how life works. I know eventually it might. You feel me? I know that eventually it might. But don't tell me that it's gonna get better. Nigga, tell me what, you feel me? Tell me some shit that's gonna help me today.
Yeah.
Not
I look at it like, when you looking for them type of situations, talk to people who've been in those situations.
Yep.
And you know, it's a stigma, like for example, with the death thing, right? Hypothetically, you lost your brother.
Yep.
I might not got no brothers, but if I lose a uncle or anybody, we both lost somebody. What's the principle of what we talking about?
Yeah.
And a lot of people nitpick because that's a fear.
I was about to say the base might be death, but it's like it's a level of it.
Yeah.
It's like,
now don't get me wrong, like, you know, you lose your mom, of course that ain't the same.
Yeah.
But if you know somebody that has lost their mom,
yeah.
or a prominent figure of a mother figure,
yeah.
a father figure, some people don't got their mama, so they only had a daddy. Me, I never had a daddy. I only got women. So anybody that I said was a mom or in a mom sense, I could relate to you if I lost that type of person.
I'm gonna say that make a lot of sense, because it's like, why would I talk to a nigga about? Let's just say we talk about colors for a very broad, like a broad example, right? Let's just say we talk about colors. If I look up and I say the sky is blue, and all you ever seen was red, we can both say that we both seen the sky, right?
Why
we both
seen
the sky. We both seen the sky.
Exactly.
But the sky is two different things to us. So it's like we got the same basis, but I see it a different way than you see it.
Right, but see, that's where, to me, that's where understanding is built. Because it ain't the nitpick of, oh, well, mine was red. Why we both can't be right? You feel me? If we know for a fact we both looking at the sky that happens to always be a couple different colors, obviously.
Then what's the main difference? Or
you know
what the
so, I done seen the sky red.
You feel me? I seen it black, pink,
the fuel,
blue, gray.
Because the little fuel place that blew up. You feel me? So come on, now. It depends on your time and day you was out there.
Nigga,
morally, though, that's why I say.
I done seen that bitch in exotic colors that you
For
ain't
real,
never seen.
I done seen it flickering like it was a light switch on. I'm like, hold on.
But moral was what?
But morally, though, that, you know, off your values, that's what I go by as in what's really important. You feel me? If we can get to the principle and you have understanding in your principle, then to me, your foundation set.
Yeah.
So we could run into the wall and it might shake. The picture might fall down, but the wall won't.
I'm gonna say that make a lot of sense, because it's like, I say it might not make sense to a lot of people, because everybody ain't trying to open up their viewpoints. Everybody's so closed in on I'm right, or if I'm wrong, then.
And that's why
you feel me? I'm not trying to learn. I'm just gonna be wrong. I'm not trying to learn how you was right. I'm just gonna take it, accept that I was wrong. You feel me? So,
and that's why I just, not to cut you off, quick side note though, I got it. My reels, my content, dropping gems with Drake. If you look at my cover, right, on my white cover that I got, it say at the bottom I go by choose your perspective. So basically, you coming to get a word from me, but that don't mean you gotta go by what I'm saying.
Full heed,
Right. Incorporate what you already doing into what I might be saying, and if it mix it, good energy.
What they say, if the suit fit, wear it,
hey,
motherfucker.
You feel me? Because you might step out and it be a Cinderella night, best night of your life. You feel? I swear to God.
You feel me? I'm gonna say, and I think that's be a main problem with a lot of things. Now, everybody trying to put themselves into a perspective of somebody else, and then they get offended. But you not really, you just mad because you see that everybody else is mad. But you not really mad because you like, well, I kind of agree with what he was saying, but I can't voice my opinion because then I'm gonna look like I'm wrong.
Right?
Ain't nothing wrong with being wrong if you feel like you got a valid argument. I'm not saying, because people can argue with you up and down, even though they be wrong, right?
No,
that's
facts,
how people are.
Facts.
But I'm like, if you got a valid argument, you don't have to try to change yourself to agree with somebody else.
Right. I think ultimately it's just about, you know, choosing the people that you see who want to grow. Because ultimately that's who you need to be talking to. Because the people that tell me, like, I hear what you're saying, but I ain't going, you not open to even listening to anything that I'm talking about. I could be telling you at the end, I'm about to give you $2 million for nothing. You know already blew me up. So I don't need you a part of mine, because we already ain't, and I ain't the type to interfere with people's lives. If that's the path that you on,
that's what you gonna do. You feel me? That's what you gonna do.
Facts.
I'm gonna say, and then transition over to that. We'll go with you. Excuse me. It's that liquor, man.
Nah,
It's that liquor. But I was like, but the
good.
transition over that will go into the patience. So like how you say, like you feel me, if you gonna do that, then you feel me, that's you, touche, you feel me?
Yeah.
So now the patience will be with that. Me and you can do the same thing. You might be better than me, I might be better than you. You feel me? At some point in time, somebody's gonna be better than somebody.
Exactly.
Right? So you trying to rush to get where I'm at, and I might just got it naturally. You might have to work for it.
Yeah.
Or you might have got it naturally, and I got to work for it. Trying to rush your time.
I'm looking for my cup.
People aren't giving a touche. Nobody's giving a. It just ain't for me no more. It's just okay. You feel me? And I think the problem with that is social media. Everybody's trying to rush their progress due to social media.
I think social media take away the common courtesy of humans. So that due diligence, that like we look like that small reciprocation, or you feel me, little glimpse of appreciation that you might expect out of somebody, it don't happen to be there. Or you would think like people changing up. People ain't changing.
They growing.
They just growing into who they are. So it's up to you to be able to identify when y'all paths. You feel me? That's a patience.
Yeah.
I've been with people 10, 15, I got friends 15 years and had to say goodbye in year 15. You the only person I knew from 15 years ago.
You feel me? Yeah.
But I can't let that be the strength of what I'm trying to do in my life.
I can't let my love for you ruin what I have going on in my life.
And that's why I go by loyalty. Because say, like, for example, when you naturally meet somebody, right? We could even just say you and me, because we ain't never just spent the night with each other, kicked it for days and days, you feel me? You know good energy when you feel it, right? All right, boom. You drift off. Every time I see you,
it's always love.
We actually tell each other we love each other now, and it ain't even, we ain't never
like
even,
we just saying
you
it to
feel
say
me?
it, you feel me? Yeah.
And that's that natural essence and presence of what I'm saying. That's a patience though for both of us to, from a distance, get to know each other comfortably,
learn ourselves with each other.
You feel me? And still, it's nothing that can stop us. You feel me? Right?
So I'm like, I think everybody I think it's just a rush of patience nowadays. Like I said, everybody, you gonna. I'm just crazy. Well, like everybody gonna have. Damn, what the fuck?
Nah, look.
Hey man, shut the
be
fuck
quiet,
up,
man. Messing up the interview,
fucking me up.
Hey Nick.
Nah, but look though. This ain't even about that, man.
So?
You worry about? Hey, you supposed to be playing catch.
Niggas be mad when they don't make Sports Center. Niggas be mad when they don't make Sports Center.
Chill out, Russ.
This is my Shannon and Sharp moment, nigga.
You feel? I've been waiting on this my whole life.
Not everybody about to walk over hating. Not everybody about to be hating. Look at these niggas. This shit ain't even about the game. This shit ain't even about the game. So yeah, I say with patience. Like I said, man, to be honest with you, I think patience is more so of a discipline, right? So it's like a lot of people lack discipline. So you could say you can have patience. Like you can wait for something your whole life. You can have patience, right? But if actually you waited for it and actually took the proper steps that you need to get what you waited for, you lack the discipline. So I think the patience is more so the discipline.
Who was that? Deion Sanders. I heard Deion Sanders say this to the Colorado team. He said, when you fail to prepare, you prepare to fail.
Yeah.
So if you already don't got that drive, that start, that kick that's gonna get you out the bed, when you left the house, you already was running the dead mission.
Yeah, you was already ready to lose.
I go by, like they say, the subconscious and the conscious got to be aligned, right? So what that mean is the things that you know, you don't have to remind yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you shooting
like
for
muscle memory type shit.
Exactly. When you shooting for your affirmations, your blessings, your manifestations, you feel me? When you shooting for your goals, you don't have to tell yourself the position I'm in. People will wake up, be like, I'm about to make 100,000 a day.
And
you off to the start.
You feel me?
And then as soon as he get in the car, he say, damn, I ain't got no gas.
Fuck it. As I say, either you do it or you don't. That's what I said before on the spot. I'm like, man, to me, I feel like it's only like 3 percentages. Yeah. It's 0, 50, and 100.
Right.
Because it's like 0 is you never did it at all. 50 is you kind of start, but even then, I still feel like the 50 is technically a 0 because if you start something and then don't finish it, you still at that 0 because what was you doing?
True.
So it's either like the 0, the 50, or 100 because 100 obviously you did. You said
But
what you were
then
gonna do.
perspectively, right? You gotta be careful with that.
What I was saying with the
Yeah,
percentage? Okay.
because look at it like this: say you get halfway there, and you literally, in reality, you can't go over that hump just yet.
Okay.
That doesn't mean everything you learned and build up to that point is wasteful.
No, so that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
I know, but
okay.
that's what I'm saying. So that's just like when they was talking about with Giannis, like, is the season a failure because you get put out in the first round?
But no, it wasn't. But I'm saying we made it to where we made it.
Exactly.
We made it where we made it.
That's a destination. Like, you set goals, not limits. Because when you limit yourself, that means you put the ceiling on.
Yeah.
Ain't no ceiling.
Yeah.
The 100, the 50, 0, 50, 100. I agree with you. Only thing I say is change your 100 to 110. Because 100 mean perfect and nothing perfect.
Okay.
110 mean you pushing yourself past what you can to elevate. The growth is the elevation.
That makes sense. But at the same time, as you say, nothing's perfect. Wouldn't that mean that now I'm beyond perfect if you go above the 100?
No, because you can't. We only use 10% of our brain.
Right. So I'm saying, so let's say you use your 10%, and let's say not even because you put $100,000 for the day, right? Let's say you say I'm gonna make $100 a day.
Right.
Right. I'll make $100 a day. Let's say you don't make $100 a day, or let's say you make $200 a day. Won't you be beyond your expectations? So that'll make you beyond perfect, because your perfect day would make $100.
But it depends on what you define as perfection. And that's what I was talking about in my video. Your perfection is, go back to what we talked about. There's no such thing as perfect.
True.
That don't exist.
True.
So your perfection is your peace and happiness.
Okay.
So what if you over exceed, you extremely happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if you only made 60 out the 100, do that mean you got $0?
Yeah. Do that mean you failed?
No, you got 60 though. Still, you feel me? So you still made some progress. And school teaches it's okay to you take a quit for a minute and come back when you're ready for it. That's the greatest thing about college. You could be a 58-year-old freshman and start over. You feel me? It's never too late as long as you wake up. It's just up to you what you gonna do in that day, you feel me? And to define your day is defining your peace and your patience before you leave the house. Because when you gather your foundation, once you outside, what's gonna stop? I don't know too much things that's gonna stop me except life itself. Exactly. So that's how you gotta look at it. You feel?
I'm like, as soon as you wake up, whether you got a goal or not, if you say I'm gonna do something, it's either you are or you ain't.
Yeah.
And if you don't do it and you happy with not doing it, then that's you. You feel me? So I 100% agree with what you said. Like, you feel me? It's the peace and patience comes as soon as you wake up.
It do.
You make your day.
You can't leave the house mad.
You make your day.
Because
you make your
hurt
day.
You hurt your blessings when you do that.
You make your day.
You make your day for sure.
And so,
even if it's something real like death in the family, you feel me? All those type of things. What you got to know is life is a business.
Yeah.
So when you go outside, escape what's inside, which is those feelings, and live outside. Take care of the business that you need to take care of. Come back home, and then you could relieve whatever you feel. Find your escape. But you don't escape when you go out, because when you go out and escape, you fuck around in jail, fuck around dead, fuck around hurt somebody else.
Lonely, because everybody
lonely,
fuck with you.
Right. Yeah. Attitude, everything. You out there moping. I don't want to be around nigga moping all day.
I don't want to hit it like Franklin on the last episode of Snowfall. Nigga walk
you
around this
sad
drunk, no friends, no money, no nothing. Like just.
And shout out EP real quick.
But at the same time, oh, go ahead.
Shout out EP real quick. You got friends, and that's why I say your friends that you define as family. Understand this, because you don't do everything with everybody. But the people who care about you, they're gonna care about you in your face. Regardless. So you don't gotta tell them. You feel me? And that's why I said shout out EP, because he seen the look on my face when I came in today, and multiple times he said, "Hey, you good? You okay?" My nigga, you need a hug? Them type of people that genuinely care about your well-being, genuinely care about what's best for you, and we not even doing nothing.
I'm gonna say, and then, cause I know you gotta go play. So in order to wrap this all in, what you shouting him out, that still wrap into the main thing we was talking about. It took patience for y'all to learn that relationship with each other.
Yeah.
And now that y'all got that relationship, it means y'all peace.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts. I could call him about anything, vice versa. Same with you. Same with Drake. Shout out to Drake. You feel me? He checked on me and my daughter when we was in the hospital. People I was with, godparents, all that.
Left you alone. I'm gonna say,
Like I say, the people that genuinely,
everybody gonna be with you when the
seriously
lights
care about you is gonna do it in your face. You're not gonna have to ask them
for nothing.
Question why. Damn, I wonder why he ain't hit me. If you feeling like that, you might as well already. You feel me? Stop ignoring the signs that take you. A person gonna tell you who they is. Don't ignore that shit.
That's always gonna be it. Everybody be trying to, you feel me? Everybody be like, oh, they want, you feel me? This person changed something. No, you just weren't looking at it.
Yeah.
You weren't looking at it.
And last time I'm gonna leave off of, I don't want to say don't have expectations, but be very careful with your expectations of others. Because the good heart in you is the good heart in you.
I'm gonna say, nobody gonna be you. Nobody
right
can ever
right
be you.
And wrong is wrong. Two wrongs never make a right. When you do shit out of spite, revenge, because somebody, oh, he ain't hit me up, so I ain't never calling him, you taking away from yourself. Be who you is. When people do me dirty, I be like, all right. But that don't mean I'm gonna do you dirty. You feel me? Because he did me. Don't move like that, because you interrupt your whole life cycle when you do shit like that. Because that's called moving out of spite and revenge. I don't expect you to do nothing but what you gonna do. And I'm gonna see what you gonna do. And if you need flowers, because you earned them, I'll give them to you. I'm not asking you, hey, bro, why you ain't checking up on me? Hey, bro, why you ain't called me and asked me? I'm not doing that. You feel me?
So, on a wrap up.
Hey, follow me on the gram, Allen Bands, dropping gems with Dre, TikTok, Facebook, Andre Lawrence. Shout out my boy Nico.